Hey guys, Richard here for the School of Nomads. So in this review I want to go through a new product called Preequell. Now this product is due to be released on the 5th of June by Jason Fulton and Sean Ugundelli. Now in a nutshell, this is an application that allows you to create quizzes and then share them to social media, and once somebody has completed the quiz they get sent over to an affiliate link of your choice, and theoretically you'll make money. So during this review I'll go through the actual application itself and then also explain where I think the fundamental flaws in products like this are, especially if you're a beginner wanting to build a real business online. So just before I start guys, my name is Richard Darby, this is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to this channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I publish reviews just like this one. And guys, if you're looking for a free way to build an honest, transparent business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So guys, in the review today we'll have a quick product overview. I'll take you through the members area, which is right here. We'll go to the sales page, we'll go through the upgrades. I'll tell you what's good about the product, what's not so good about the product, and then kind of wrap it up with my summary. So as usual, these reviews are based on my own experience, having bought many products online, and I'm doing these from a beginner's point of view to really understand whether an application like this is really going to help me make money online. So overall the sales page is promising me $315 a day. I'm not sure where they get that number from, it's oddly specific. 100% done for you, 5 done for you templates, free buyer traffic in 59 seconds, which is here, 100% done for you in 59 seconds with built-in traffic, no experience needed, and web-based software. So let's jump over to the application and I'll show you around. So here we are over on the Preequell application. You have the dashboard here, which is the usual thing. It tells you how many surveys you've made, how many users you've made, how many responses, and how many questions have actually been made for these surveys. Remember, the idea of this is to make surveys that you then share to various platforms, and people are supposed to answer them and then get directed to an affiliate link. Now, the survey piece is here. We actually go ahead and build your surveys, and we'll go through that in a second. There's some done for you funnels here where they've already got surveys which you then go in and just change the affiliate links out in those particular surveys. You've got some tutorials here which are perfectly fine. They go through how to actually build the surveys, how to use the done for you surveys, how to get traffic, which is basically share it to social media, and how to use the opt-in form. Now you can add an opt-in form to this, but obviously you've got to have access to things like get response or some other autoresponder service for you to be able to collect people's emails. So there are the tutorials. There is some upgrades here. The bonuses are here. There's a lot of bonuses here. You can get support here through the ticketing system, and then you can log out down there. So if I come up to the surveys themselves, in essence what you have is a platform that allows you to build surveys. Now I'm not going to go through each one of these and show you how to build a survey, because that's what the training is for. So if you're really interested in doing that, you can go ahead and take the training and go through it. But essentially you build your welcome page here. Now you can adjust everything on here really. It's a nice little build. It's pretty cheap and cheerful, but what do you really expect? It's only $17. You can build up your survey here. I'll show you an example of this. You can add your questions in here and start making your questions and add various questions in here. You can add a thank you page in here, and then you can actually adjust your design here. So you can change the colors and everything. Now, when you've done that, the survey will actually look something like this. So you can change the background picture. You have a little button here to start the quiz. Everything you see on here really is editable. So once you go through the actual survey, you'll see that everything on there you can adjust yourself. At the end of the day, this is the thing you're actually going to share to various people, which they then take the quiz and then they get passed on to whatever affiliate offer you have or whatever link you're going to give them. So in essence, I've seen this tactic used with much better quality software than this obviously, but I've seen this tactic used before, and it's kind of a fun way for you to engage people. And every time somebody answers a question, they're giving you a little bit of a micro commitment. So they're saying that, yeah, I want to carry on. So you're kind of pushing them towards an offer of some type. But there is some issues here, obviously, with what type of surveys you're going to give to people. So that's what it would actually look like. Now, I actually take this one. Now I'm over here. I'll take this quiz. So you would come here and you actually take the quiz. And there's just a series of questions. So do you want to amaze your friends with magic tricks? Yes. Have you tried to crack the code to make magic work every time? Yes. And you just go through this quiz. Now, if you say no to one of these, or if you put the wrong answer to what they're expecting, you actually get sent straight to the affiliate offer. So they're going to go to the affiliate offer whichever way you do it. So you've obviously, I've actually answered these right for some reason here. It says congratulations, click here to continue, and then I go over to this offer. So in that case, they haven't set up me actually giving any kind of email address or whatever, but you come over to this offer and that's what they're expecting you to buy based on that quiz. So that's just one example. I'll give you another example now I'm over here. There's one of these is the done for you one, the make money campaign. Now somebody hasn't put a background image on this, but what business is right for you? You can start the quiz. Do you like to work from home? Yes. And then obviously that was wrong. And then I come straight over to the actual offer itself. Another ClickBank offer, and again I'm hit with this sales page. So some issues here, guys, especially if you're a newbie. People very rarely actually buy on the first look at a sales page. I could be looking at this in all sorts of different platforms. I could be on a mobile phone, I could be in a car, I could be in the gym, looking after my kids, doing whatever, and people very rarely will be thrust into a sales page like this one and actually buy first time. So anything like this can actually work if you collect their details in advance and you can email them afterwards and follow up. So there is, in fairness, a piece where you can put your autoresponder information on here to do that. These two examples haven't got it, so they're pretty bad examples. So this is what it would look like. They go through the sales page and then apparently they go ahead and buy it. These are the actual surveys they've already got in the system. Now people have obviously come in here and created some of these. So if I wanted to actually look at, say, this get rid of belly fat campaign, I can come here and there's a number of things I can do. I can view the survey, I can view the survey statistics, I can show the responses, I can edit the survey, and I can delete the survey. So if I view the survey, this is what the survey actually looks like in this case. And if I view the stats, this would give me the views, the responses, basically what kind of questions I had in that survey. So pretty simple, but you know, it's pretty cheap, so it's fine for the money you would pay for it. And now this is the piece, again, if you've heard any of my previous reviews, this is where it gets a little bit sticky. I want to get mountains of traffic to this particular campaign, the make money campaign. So what I would need to do is share it to Facebook, to Twitter, to Pinterest, WhatsApp, or I can add any of these other platforms to share it to. So half of these I've not heard of, but that's probably down to me being old. But in essence, you're sharing the link to this quiz to these various sites. Now, let's step back here again, guys. I've said this in previous reviews. If I share this to Facebook now, this isn't going to go viral by any means. This is only going to be seen by the people that I actually know on Facebook. So unless I've got a following on Facebook, how is this actually going to make me money? Am I going to spam my own family and friends with those quizzes and then send them off to that affiliate link? Is that what I'm actually going to do with this particular product? This is why whenever I see a product like this is where it starts to fall down. Unless you've got an existing audience on one of these platforms, and by the way, if you've got an existing audience on one of these platforms, you would never use a piece of software that was as cheap as this thing to try and get people to go over to your offers. But unless you have that existing audience, nobody's going to see your link. And you're not providing any value to them for them to go ahead and buy anything off you. Answering a few questions on a quiz is not going to make somebody go ahead and buy, unless you're very, very lucky. And then the next time you create one of these, you then share it to the same platform, and then who sees it again? So just use your common sense here and think about, if I was to share these to all these platforms now, and you would need to create accounts in all these platforms, by the way, for it to be able to share. I've got accounts in Reddit, LinkedIn, Pinterest. I've got accounts in a lot of these. But you need to create accounts in each one of these, and you need to have followers in each one of these, because it's not going to be automatically picked up anywhere. So whenever they talk about mountains of traffic from social media, it's not true, it doesn't work, and unless you've got an existing audience, it's a complete non-starter. So everything that's said on the sales page around mountains of traffic and earnings, etc., none of that's true. So guys, I'm going to jump over to the sales page because that's all it is on this application, really. It's just another little clever way of developing some form of content, and in fairness, the survey piece does work, and you can create surveys out of it. You can just search online for quiz makers and you can find something that's relatively inexpensive, that's 10 times the quality of this. But, you know, the survey piece does work, but saying that this is your traffic solution, again, is just rubbish. And the last 5-6 products I've seen have all been the same. Tsunamis of traffic from social media that doesn't exist. So guys, over on the sales page, it says it's $313 or more a day. So at least $313. I don't know why it's that oddly specific. You can do it in 59 seconds. I just showed you it takes much longer than 59 seconds to create one of these. And you're 3 clicks away from creating an autopilot full-time online income. So someone needs to explain to me how me sending this to my Facebook friends is going to make this an autopilot income. There's the financial proof. I don't interested in any financial proof. So the guarantee here, they're saying it's 3 times guarantee for 100 days, but it actually says here, triple your money back. If you experience any issues and we can't make things right, we'll give you 3 times your money back. So it's a little bit woolly. So if you do decide to go and purchase this, be careful. It's a very open-ended guarantee. It doesn't say 30 days, no questions asked. These vendors have started using this terminology, which basically puts it back on you if you can't use it. They'll say that you're doing something wrong and you're not implementing the strategy for long enough. That's what they'll say. So if they were really interested in your well-being, they'd just say have your money back if you're not happy. But they know that these products get a high refund rate. So that's the actual product itself. Let's go through the OTOs. So guys, these are the OTOs. The front end $17 going up to $27 over the week that it's actually launched. OTO 1's unlimited, $37. You get the unlimited front end, extra free features and premium support and bonus training. I would question the premium support. OTO 2 is done for you, $197. 20 done for you. Preequell campaigns in different niches. So you've got a selection of niches that you can pick from. OTO 3 is done for you traffic, $97. We'll give us your link and we'll send traffic to it. OTO 4 is auto profits boosters, $77 as a countdown timer. Inject scarcity into surveys and make your visitors take action immediately. So basically you're telling your visitors there's scarcity on that particular survey and there's not. So you're trying to fool people into buying things. Nice. OTO 5 autopilot, $67. You create passive income online. It's all autopilot income. It's true online success. And OTO 6 is $197. We're giving you the opportunity to sell Preequell as your own product. So that is the various OTOs. So guys, here are my pros. The software does work. It creates surveys. It allows you to share them to various social media sites. So everything seems to work. The training is fine. The strategy, it can drive engagement with the right audience. So if you have a following on social media or one of the other platforms or on your website and you create a quiz, you can start driving engagement in that particular site. And you might be able to lead them off to a landing page and give them something for free for completing the quiz. This is just a little bit of a crash bang method of doing that kind of tactic. This is kind of a very, very cheap quiz on the front end and then crash them straight off to a sales page on ClickBank. So it's not going to work. It's going to work very, very rarely and you have to be very lucky. This isn't a sustainable business. Now the cons, where's the traffic again? You know, it's social media traffic. And unless you've got a following, I must have said this 10 times during this review, you're not going to get any traffic unless you want your family and friends to be the ones buying this kind of junk off you. So if that's your business, then this might be for you. The sales page is very misleading. Numbers just completely made up. Very, very poor quality. And I don't like the look of that guarantee. So guys, I'm going to give this 4 out of 10. And really that's based on the fact that the software does work and it allows you to share things, not on the fact that I think it'll actually work and earn you any money. So this is a typical shiny object. If you're a beginner, you don't need this stuff. You really don't. There's no real business here and there's no real value here. I hope you got some value from this review. Again, this is my own opinion based on my own experience. If you think this is going to be good for you, please go ahead and give it a try. And I'd love to know if you had any success from it. Just go ahead and leave me a comment below and tell me all about it. It'd be great. My name is Richard Darby. This is School of Nomads. If you haven't been to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release reviews just like this one. And guys, if you want to build an honest, transparent business online that doesn't involve any of these kind of shiny objects, go ahead and hit the link in the description below, and I'll take you over to our free training, which will take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time, guys, take care.